What's up? What's happening, y'all guys? Man, it's NasLee27 in the building, back here with another video. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit behind this news, but it's still something to talk about because it's kind of like an important conversation you need to have about this whole situation. So yeah, if you enjoy videos like this, man, like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this, and share the video too. It'd be very, very, very much appreciated, man. It means a lot to me. And shoot, also like, comment, and share the other videos I have on my YouTube channel too, because man, I want to be out there. I want everybody to know like how I'm feeling, man. I want you to tell me how you feeling too about the certain situation too. So, but without further ado, man, let's get to the topic at hand. All right, so if you're a football fan and you watching this, you already know like what's going on. But if you like any other fan, well, this weekend the Buccaneers is going against the Steelers, and it's gonna be one of the few times in a while where two black head coaches go against each other in a football game, because in the NFL, it's somehow illegal to have black head coaches in football at this point. Now, personally, one thing I like about the NBA is that there's a whole lot of diversity in the NBA when it comes to head coaches. Like, I've seen a lot of minority head coaches there, like black head coaches, some black head coaches, even head coaches, like everything. Like NBA does really great when it comes to diversity and the whole minority thing. But the NFL is basically ran. The NFL has a commissioner, Roger Goodell, but it's not really ran by them. It's ran by basically the 32 owners of the NFL, because they have so much control like what's going on in the NFL and all that type of stuff like that. And it's maddening to know this, honestly. But to tie into all what I'm talking about though, so there's a press conference I want to say Wednesday or Thursday that involved Todd Bowles, the head coach of the Buccaneers. And basically the press conference about for their upcoming game, stuff like that. And they were talking about how him and Mike Tomlin, or just the two black head coaches, they're going against each other, and it's rare to happen. But I just want you to hear his response to that, and I'm gonna show you the video here right about now.
You and Mike Tomlin are two of the few black head coaches in the league. I wonder what your relationship is like with them and your thoughts on Steve Wilkes joining that fold.
I have a very good relationship with Tomlin. We don't look at what color we are when we coach against each other. We just know each other. I have a lot of very good white friends that coach in this league as well, and I don't think it's a big deal as far as us coaching against each other. I think it's normal. Wilkes got an opportunity to do a good job. Hopefully he does it. And we coach ball. We don't look at color.
But you also understand that representation matters too, right? And that when young aspiring coaches or even football players, they see you guys, they see someone that looks like them, maybe grew up like them, that has to mean something.
Well, when you say you see you guys and look like them and grow up like them, means that we're oddballs to begin with. And I think the minute you guys stop making a big deal about it, everybody else will as well.
Now, before I actually talk about what he said as a whole, I just want to put you on game of this reporter here that actually asked the second question that Todd Bowles had answered for him. Now, she go on to tweet this out right here in a thread that she ended up making, to where she basically clarified saying that she wasn't telling Todd Bowles how he should think, how he should feel about racial representation. That she was just getting clarity over what he said when he first got hired as a head coach. And here's the video right here for what she's talking about.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Todd, starting today, you're the public face of a franchise that kind of is in the forefront of NFL diversity. How much does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Being a person of color, you want to get hired off of your ability, but as a kid, to see some people like us in these places and in these jobs, it gives hope to a lot of people. You don't coach for that reason, but being a kid growing up and going around neighborhoods and speaking to people, you understand the impact that it has on their lives. And we just try to be the best coaches we can be going forward. And you got to credit Bruce to giving everyone a chance, and everyone on the staff understands the difference in diversity and how to be a good coach, but you better be a good coach first, and I think he did a good job creating both and getting both in this building, so it means a lot to me.
So this is what Todd Bowles said when he became a head coach for the Tampa Buccaneers for the first time in a while. So then she ended up making more tweets of her basically, I guess, making an apology for misinterpreting what she was asking. Now she ended up saying this right here, and this tweet right here, and And she also made another tweet basically saying the same thing, saying she wasn't trying to insinuate anything like that too, or talking about somebody's life experiences and stuff like that. Now, to quote the legendary Shannon Sharp, two things can be true. And it shows right here because she definitely don't understand like what he's saying really. Yes, it is true that he's grateful to be like a head coach for an NFL organization because it is rare for black head coaches to be out there, man. It is so rare for that. But it's also true that they shouldn't make it that too important to where like that should be the main headline for an actual NFL game going out like this. Unless it's like a big event like the Super Bowl, to which not people know this, but the only time that it was a Super Bowl between two black head coaches was back in 2006 in Super Bowl 40, where current head coach of the Houston Texans, Lovie Smith, and Hall of Fame head coach Tony Dungy was the first and only black head coaches to coach against each other in the Super Bowl, to which Tony Dungy's coach ended up winning that Super Bowl. But nothing changed because even though all the owners seen two black head coaches coach in the Super Bowl, it was no black head coaches to get more opportunities after that because the owners just don't care, man. And most of these owners haven't cared for years, honestly, about hiring black head coaches because seriously, when I looked this up, I was actually shocked to see this, but like over the whole time that the NFL had head coaches and stuff like that, specifically minority head coaches, it's only been 24 black head coaches of all time in the NFL. And when I seen this, like I was shocked to see like the number was this low when it comes to black head coaches, or even minorities at that. For the people that see the little running rule right there too, basically what the running rule is in short term is basically they tweaked it so many times. So the current one is basically the owners have to hire at least a minority in their coaching staff. But the real running rule at the time was they had to interview a black person or minority just for the head coaching job. They have to do at least one every year. Now, since I told you what's going on in the NFL right now when it comes to that situation, I'm gonna tell you like what most people have been saying about when Todd Bowles said those comments in that press conference a few days ago. Mixed reviews, basically. It was been some black people saying that he's basically being a coon for like not saying they shouldn't have to worry about it and it shouldn't be that important for them to actually think about that. There's also conservatives that have been saying that like, oh, I'm glad they actually not pushing this narrative that about the whole race situation about there's not a lot of minorities being head coaches and how it's not that important, stuff like that. Now this is what I have to say about this. Yeah, it's rare for like two minority head coaches to go against each other in the NFL as it is, but he's saying that it shouldn't have to be this way because had they hired more minority head coaches throughout the years, y'all wouldn't have brought this topic up in the first place because of the fact that like y'all making such a big deal out of it for no reason now at this point. Because at the end of the day, no matter what he thinks or what Mike Tomlin thinks or even what Steve Wills thinks or even Lovie Smith thinks or what anybody thinks, nobody's going to care about the minority head coaches until the whole 32 owners in the NFL actually start caring about it because the fact that they even have to make a lot of rules just for them to even have black people or even minorities in the interview process lets you further know like exactly how they actually feel about minorities and head coaches in the NFL, basically. Now, I'm not saying that what the reporter asked was a bad question or anything like that, or just shooting off at it, because to me it was kind of a valid question in my opinion, based on what he said in the past. And also can't be mad at what Todd Bowles had to answer for that question because it's a valid answer in my opinion. And he's kind of right about not making that much of a big deal, knowing just a regular football game going on. Y'all gotta understand that like he's saying that like yeah, y'all want to make this a big deal, but like till the owners actually make it a high priority to hire minority head coaches, it shouldn't be that big of a thing anymore for the simple fact that like, dude, they don't even care like what we do because they will hire anybody just to say that they did their thing basically. If you want to get an example of what I'm talking about, then look no further than the whole Brian Flores situation to where what happened to him when he was the former head coach of the Miami Dolphins. He actually sued the NFL for racism against them. You want to learn more about that, man? Did you look it up, bro? Brian Flores, you'll see it in the ESPN app. But that's just my opinions on it. Hey, so I appreciate y'all watching the video, man. And I was kind of late for this video, but I had to give my thoughts on this because to me, this is more of a, I had to make it more of a bigger problem than what is going on, because I didn't want to just like let this go on and let it slide, because I ain't gonna lie, both of the reporter and Todd Bowles catching stranger down. Now I just want to set the record straight of like what's actually going on, what they actually saying for this. But if you like the video, man, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video for more videos like this. It'll mean a lot. I definitely appreciate that. But to further notice though, man, it's NasLee in the building, man. About to sign out. And y'all have a great day, and thank you for watching the video.